Yes, people, welcome to another edition of the ManDem United podcast on Sarcasm City TV, hosted by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note. I will be joined by JV soon, and we are a little earlier today. We're half an hour earlier, simply because we have the Arsenal versus Wolves live watch along going on the channel, and also the Manchester United versus Southampton live watch along. So that's why we have pushed this forward. You know what I'm saying? But as I start with every single podcast, salute to everybody who has been supporting the channel. Like, it's much appreciated. Whether you've been supporting from day dot, whether you've been supporting from early. Well, let me start that again. Whether you've been supporting from day dot or you're new to the channel, much appreciated. Like, we appreciate the support. It is road to 2,000 subscribers on the channel. We are now under 40 away. We're under 40 away, so it's much appreciated. Make sure you go check out. Obviously, we're not just a sports channel. Make sure my brother Tox has dropped a new freestyle video. It's on the channel. Make sure you go check that out. Tox Takes Volume 1. Absolutely fire. Go check that out. Absolutely fire. It's on the channel. Make sure you sub to the channel. I will get to the comments also. And if you're watching this live right now, or you're watching this back on your way into the video, please hit the like button. Hit the like button on the video, share it across all your socials, and subscribe to the channel. And when you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also as well, people, let me not forget this. Sarcasm City TV membership is now available. There's perks there. So we have 3 different levels: Sarcasm Citizen, Sarcasm City Soldier, and Sarcasm City General. So sign up. Obviously, the schedule doesn't change either, by the way. The schedule does not change. So the schedule will continue as normal. But if you want to sign up to the membership, it's there. Perks include Sarcasm City merch that you can see I'm rocking here, Sarcasm City merchandise, your ability to make a guest appearance on a show, exclusive members only shows when we turn the comments to members only, also stuff like that. There's so many perks in it, so go check it out. Underneath the video, let me know if the link works for you lot in the comments. Please let me know, because I know some people couldn't find it for some reason. Underneath this video and every video on Sarcasm City TV, you can find the join button to sign up to the membership. So please let me know in the comments whether you're signing up or not. Just let me know it works. It should be underneath this video. And also let me know how many likes we are on the video too. JV will be joining me as well, people. Don't worry, JV will be on soon. But like I said, we moved the show earlier because we have the Arsenal versus Wolves watch along starting at 5:45. So that's why we moved the show forward to 4:30. Big up everybody in the comments. I will get to some of the comments right now. Big up John all the way from Singapore. He says, yo, Flawless, big up to you. Big up Glazers Out, who's a member, by the way. Big up Glazers Out, who's a member. He said, smash the like button. Brendan Rodgers in. We're going to get to that, because I've seen someone else mention Brendan Rodgers, so we will get to that. 187 Gangster Crip says, big up Flawless, big up to you. Big up Harry Kane in the cut. I know you injured, man, but big up to Harry Kane and that. He says, big up. I checked out your P110 rap video. Much appreciated. Going to get back to the music soon. Ryan says, big up my G Flawless. Salute to Ryan. You can catch him on here on the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A with myself and Yan City. Big up everyone inside, says John Keck. Yo, big up to you. Also, Glazers Out says OLE will be gone by Christmas. But okay, let's get into the title of this video. Obviously, Manchester United play Southampton today, and we will discuss that. Of course, we'll discuss that. But what the title of this video is, Manchester United are currently in second. Does OLE deserve more credit? Manchester United are currently in second. Does OLE deserve more credit? And here's my thing on this. I say this all the time about football. I don't think any player or any manager is one thing. I don't think any player is all bad. I don't think any manager is all bad. I don't think any player is all good. I don't think any manager is all good. I think you have to look at things in context and judge things on a case-by-case basis. So what I will say on that is, even though I'm OLE out, I'll give OLE his credit when OLE does things well. So for instance, I say this all the time, what OLE's done with this squad is incredible. Considering what he inherited and what we currently have now, OLE's done an incredible job. His man management skills are very good because the players like him. You can see the harmony within the team is very good, and I've not seen that since Fergie left, so credit to him for that. When Bailly made that block against Aston Villa and all the players crowded around him, that's good team spirit. But on the other hand is, you now have a better squad than all the previous managers, and you're not getting the most out of this team. You know what I'm saying? Results-wise, you've done well. I give you credit. Results-wise, you've done well. But that doesn't mean you can't do better. Just because you've done well doesn't mean you can't do better. A striker can score 25 goals and you could say, right, he could have had 35. That's 10 goals. That 10 goals could win you a next 10 matches. That's 30 points. You get what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Like, so I don't think any one manager is, so it's not all bad with him. I just don't think it's good enough. When I look at the matches we've lost and look at the matches we've drawn, probably minus Sheffield United, I put more of the blame on the manager. Sheffield United is probably the only defeat we've had where I go, that's not really on the manager. It's more on the players. And I don't think it's 100% one way. When we lose, I don't think it's 100% the players or 100% the manager. And that can be debated. But a lot of the times his substitutions ain't good enough. His substitutions ain't good enough and they're not. He's so slow to react. And I say this all the time about it. I say the same thing with him time and time and time again. And it's just not good enough because with the squad you have, we should be playing better football. You don't need world-class footballers to play great football. You don't. We've seen Brendan Rodgers, man at Leicester. Leicester don't have many world-class ballers. Yes, you have Vardy, who's a quality baller. You've got Tielemans, who's there, and Didi. But they don't have world-class ballers, but they play better football than us. Aston Villa play better football than us. They play better football than Manchester United, yet we have better players. Leicester, I can put in that group. Aston Villa, I can put in that group. Leeds with Bielsa, they're a prime example. Leeds don't have our players in terms of quality. Why do we play such bad football? Even win, lose, or draw, why is our football so bad? Why is there no system? What are we doing in training? I see Tuchel's just took over Chelsea. I watched Chelsea under Fulham, and that was Lampard's second to last game. I believe it was his last Premier League game. And then I was a shout out to Carefree Lewis. I was on the watch along when they played their first game against Wolves. Tuchel's been in 3 days, and I can already see the difference. So if he's been in there 3-4 days, not even a full week, how come I can see the difference when Tuchel's gone into Chelsea, but Ollie's been here that long and I can't see a style of play? Like every manager should have a style of play. I'm guessing the majority of you lot watching this or in the comments play FIFA or have played FIFA or play pro or play some form of football game or play Football Manager. I bet you have a style of play. I say this all the time. You know what I mean? Whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's defensive, whether it's gung-ho, I bet you have a style of play. I have a style of play. You know what I'm saying? When I start my Football Manager, like, all right, I'm going with this formation. This is going to be my attacking formation. This is going to be my defensive formation. Yes, it will tweak. And then you have an idea of the style of player you are going to get. Because people talk about Ollie or say our defense is not good enough. People say our defense is not good enough, but Ollie has spent, that's where the most money has been spent under him. He signed 2 fullbacks and a centre-back. So if our defense is not good enough, surely that falls on the manager. Because people say we play 2 DMs because we don't have one DM who's good enough and also our defense ain't good enough. But if you sign 3 of the back 4, our defense should be good enough. That's what I'm saying. But that's exactly what I'm saying. But then people want to overlook that. I think that's fair. You know what I mean? Same way if you sign United play with a front 3. If we would have signed a striker and a winger and we're not scoring goals, that falls on the manager. Clearly. But I actually like Ollie's signings. I've said this. I like Wan-Bissaka. You know what I mean? I think he's overly criticised. Maguire, I've defended on this show. Many times I've defended him. Many times I've defended Maguire. And I like Telles. I like Donny. You know what I'm saying? I like Cavani. Have I missed anyone? James is the only one I'm a bit. But apart from James, I like the rest of his signings. That's a great return. Out of all the signings you've made, that's a great return. And then you add in what we already had there. Oh, yeah, Bruno as well, I can't forget. So that's what I'm saying. But we're going to get to some of the comments now. You let me know your thoughts. Here we go. Viral Patel says, legend flawless. Big up, big up. 187 Gangster Crip says 3 points are a must tonight. Facts. Lamps Ram says, Ollie made blunder against Sheffield United. It has cost us massive. See, that Sheffield United game, that's the one I put more accountability on the players because I seen that team and said that team should be good enough to beat Sheffield United. But then when it's going wrong, the manager needs to react. But that 11 he picked was perfect for that game. Well, it wasn't because we lost, but that 11 was good enough to win. But then that comes down to a system, a style of play, etc. And this is why all our attacking players suffer. All our attacking players are getting doubted currently or have been doubted. Whether it's Pogba, whether it's Bruno, whether it's Rashford, whether it's Martial, whether it's Cavani, whether it's Greenwood. That's 6. That's 6 quality players. To me, they're all quality are named. Where you want to rank them is different. But that's 6 quality players and they've all been doubted. When do we start looking at the manager and the system? But that's just me. John Kai says, flawless. Do you want Hassan Hutel? He seems like a good manager. I'm not going to lie. I would take him. Would I take him? Probably not. But if I put it this way, he wouldn't be my first choice. But if he became the manager, I wouldn't be mad at it, is what I'd say. Match prediction, which I will get into, must-win game. I think we'll win. I will get into that. Glazers Out says, he's done his job for me. The job was to rebuild and bring stability. He should be sacked at the end of the season. Glazers Out, I'm with you. I think his ceiling is thirds and semi-finals. And that's okay. You've come in to do a job. You've laid the groundwork now. Now, if it's a house, the house is now built. We just need to furnish it and move stuff in. He's the builder. He's not the guy to furnish it and make it look nice. He's not that guy. Like, that's been done now. Everything is set up. We just need to move the furniture in. So to me, I'm with you. 187 Gangster Crip says, flawless, good debate with Nuruddin yesterday. Yeah, man, salute Nuruddin, my guy. That's my brother. They all are on there. You know what I'm saying? So when you see us debating, that's just our love for the club. So yeah, go check that out on United Central Straight Jacket podcast. You know what I'm saying? 187 Glazers Out says, we also don't have a clear, sustainable style of play. I'm with you. I hear that. We don't. You're spot on. Flawless, you can tell his coaching isn't good enough. Controversial opinion, Bruno has decreased. Okay. Like the video, says Sakib. Like the video. Arsenal have a system as well. They play better football. And that's the thing. Even when we played Arsenal, if you look at our 11 and look at Arsenal's 11, we should watch them. If you look at our bench that day and look at Arsenal's bench, we should watch them. But what Arsenal have is a manager who has a plan. And look at their back four. It was Bellerin, Cedric, David Luiz holding, and we couldn't breach it with all our attacking players because they have a defensive system that's hard to break down. Yes, I troll Arsenal more than anybody. Yes, we troll them, but they have the second best defense in the league for a reason. Whether that's because Arteta is very defensive and very pragmatic, I don't know. I said this about Arteta when he came in, similar to Tuchel. As soon as he went into Arsenal, I could see his imprint on the team. You can see what he's trying to do. Obviously, Arsenal have let some players go in this current, the window just gone. Arsenal have let some players go. So it's going to be interesting when Arteta gets his own players in, what he decides to do. That's what it is. Fahil is not with it. He says, Ollie out, Ollie out, Ollie out. Oh, yeah, Hasselhutter plays better football. Yeah, he definitely does. Yeah, that's another one, Southampton. Southampton don't have our ballers, but yet play better football. For the players, the caliber of players we have, there's teams without our standard of players who play better football. I'm not asking too much for my team to play better football. To me, that should be the bare minimum. You don't need quality ballers to play good football. Not in the slightest. Let me get to all the comments. Forget about title contender. We should focus on remaining in the top four. I think that's always the goal anyway, because I think if Ollie doesn't finish in the top four, he will be sacked, considering he finished third last season as well. Enrique Riviera says, flawless, what do you think about Nagelsmann replacing Ollie? I don't want Nagelsmann. I know Statman about to jump in the comments now said that because that's his guy. Shout out to Statman Baines. That's my done. But yeah, I don't want to, what's it called? And I don't want Nagelsmann, no. But that being said, I put him in the same box as I can't even say his name, Hasenhüttl. If he came in, I wouldn't be mad about it. I'd be like, okay, I'll give you a chance. So Keeb says, I'll take Hasenhüttl or Nagelsmann. This new German breed of managers is fire. I give him a shot, definitely. Do you take Rafa Benitez? No, I wouldn't take Rafa Benitez. No. When you pull it like that, I agree. Big up Ryan. Like you said, like and subscribe. Mods, please let me know how many likes we are on the video. Keep sharing, keep subscribing to the channel. Subscribe to Sarcasm City TV, and Sarcasm City TV membership has now launched. Underneath the YouTube video, the link is there. The link is there underneath the YouTube video. Ollie has therefore reached the ceiling. Time to bring in a top manager in the summer. And 187 Gangster Crip topping capital letters. I'm with you. Has Bruno been found yet? On this Bruno thing, Bruno's about, but let's talk about KDB in it. Kevin De Bruyne, who's only scored 1 goal from open play all season against another top 6 side. But we ain't going to have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Everyone brushes that under the carpet. Martial's having the worst season in the world, according to most. Should be sold, not good enough, blah, blah, blah. Jesus is having a good season. Jesus has scored 1 more Premier League goal than Martial, and he's playing in a better team. How are you an attacker in Pep's side as a 9? You're the only fit 9. 1, you ain't starting all the time. 2, you don't score goals. But, you know, people ain't ready for that conversation. Big up. Yeah, man, big up Shaswat. If I butchered your name, I apologize. He says, hey, flawless, big up to you. Yeah, still that Bruno is too Busy scoring winners against Liverpool. Facts. Would I start Cavani tonight? Yes, I would start Cavani. My front three would be Cavani. I'd go Cavani, Rashford, Mata. Even though I don't like Mata on the right hand side, I play Mata there. Because simply our attack hasn't been firing. So it's kind of like I'd definitely play Mata in this game. Flawless, what's your manager replacement shortlist? It was Poch, but now he's gone. Allegri, that's who I want. Allegri's the one I want. Yes, his football ain't the best, but he gets what's it called, innit? He gets results, he wins trophies. So that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, 187 got to the quick joke. That's why I butchered Hasselhutter's name because of Saeed, because Saeed calls him Hassan Hooters, in it, and it's Hassan Hootel. But I'm so busy taking the mick out of Saeed for the way he says it. That's where it comes from. Shout out my dad Saeed. Make sure you subscribe to United Central. Make sure you subscribe to Mr. Aaron United as well, in it, the whole gang. I'm cool with this. Mason, Cavani, Rashford front three tonight. I'm with you. If I see that, that's fine. I like our attacking options to the point where I don't mind whatever front three it is. Viral says Donny over Mata, surely. I don't know if I want to see Donny on the right, though. But that being said, I'm kind of being hypocritical because Mata's not a right winger. But I'd like to see Donny play, yes. But he won't drop Bruno. You know what I'm saying? Like, our attackers haven't performed. I would play Donny in there, actually. I'd like to see him. Ryan says, I'm praying that after tomorrow we're above United in the league. Not going to happen for a minute, Ryan. I like you. You're my done, but yeah. Glazers out says Rodgers over Allegri. All right, Glazers out, yeah. I don't know. Whatever you've been drinking, yeah, please let me know, innit? Please let me know. Big up Deluded Talk. You get what I'm saying? Who's here? Big up, big up. I do want to see Donny on the pitch as well. I agree. Yusuf says you're doing bits. Much appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Much appreciated. Bro, don't compare KDB with Bruno. KDB is a baller. I'm not comparing him. I'm just saying that conversation needs to be had because everyone's criticizing Bruno for not influencing big games. Fair enough. De Bruyne hasn't influenced big games. What's the difference is what I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. KDB a baller, don't get mistaken. I'm just asking what's the difference. Yeah, man, get them likes up, man. Get them likes up. Keep sharing it as well, man. Keep sharing it on the YouTube. We have over 25 people watching right now on the YouTube. Keep sharing it. Share it across all your socials. Share it on Twitter, please. Go to my Twitter, that's me, Flawless. Retweet it, like it, because it's live on the Periscope. If you're watching on Facebook, like and share the video also. Yusuf says, Flawless, you doing bits. Best on YouTube, blood. Much appreciated for that compliment. Here we go. Danish says, if Oli got balls, he would play Fred DM, Bruno and Pogba as 2-8s. Clearly, he's scared and plays 2 DMs to cover the deficiency of his CBs, Lindelof and Harry. Another option is just to play his best CB by. I'm with you. Go for it. I've said this. Our attack is better than our defense. Therefore, why does he not just go for it? If our defense was better than our attack and he's pragmatic and defensive, that makes sense. The attack is our best part of our team. Go for it. You know what I'm saying? And he signed Harry. You know what I'm saying? And Bailly, I know why he doesn't play him all the time because Bailly is very injury prone. So you have to be selective. But even then, we're Manchester United, go for it. That's what it is. Go for it. Man said Rodgers over Allegri. I can't get over that. You know what I'm saying? That's nuts. That's nuts. Harris here says Fred Pogba pivot. I don't like it. I don't like 2 DMs. Pogba's, when you see the average position, Pogba is well too deep. Way too deep. He needs to be higher up the pitch. Him and Bruno or whoever the other 8 or 10 need to be higher up the pitch. I want to see 4-3-3. Those 2 midfielders high up the pitch. You only need 1 DM. You only need 1 DM. So it's a mazzo. John says, Allegri out-coached Poch in the quarterfinals, to be honest. He plays good football. I don't know what the meth is with Allegri not playing attacking football. I've not watched his teams on a regular basis enough to be like he plays good football or not. But I know he wins trophies. And I'm with that. I want my team to win trophies. That's what I'm here for. Like if Oli was playing the way he's playing at Manchester United but winning trophies, I'd shut up. Man said if we win 15-0, we go top of the table. I hear that. Yep, share, like, subscribe, therefore. Big up RB also, who says, big up guys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It's road to 2K. Road to 2,000 subscribers on Sarcasm City TV. We're under 40 away. Glazers out says Rodgers, then Poch, then Nagelsmann. I don't get the Rodgers hype. Not for what we're trying to do. Is he a better manager than Oli? Yes. But it is what it is. Get into all the comments I can, people. Get into all the comments. Well, a lot of United fans be behind Rodgers knowing his past with Liverpool. Depends if he's successful, we wouldn't care. If he wasn't successful, then it's an issue. If he came to Manchester United, say next season, whenever, and won Premier League, Champions Leagues, we don't care about that. We took Michael Owen off you. We don't care about that. He was a part of a successful period and scored that goal against City. You let that shit slide, innit? Football fans are fickle, including myself. It's about success. That's what it is. Success shuts everybody up. Winning trophies shuts everybody up. So even though I'm not a fan of Ole, if Ole won the Premier League this year and next year, everyone's shutting up about him. If he wins the Premier League and the Champions League in the next 2-3 years and continues to win trophies, everyone shuts up about him. Can we have Donny? Saki Bear says, can we have Donny, Pogba, and Bruno in the same midfield? Yes, it can work. And I'd like to see that with a back three. I've said this from the longest. A back three is what I want to see with Manchester United. I like it. Back three. That's what I've said this for the absolute longest. Have you guys ever had a system? Conte says, have you guys ever had a system with Bruno as a false nine? You've been listening to Saeed. That was his dream. He did his when he gave us his tactical, he was explaining his tactics and what team he would play if he was the manager. And he said Bruno as the false nine. Glazes Out says, Rodgers young, promising, attractive football. Allegri good, old, and a bit dead. When did Allegri become dead? The first part I agree with. Rodgers is young, promising, plays attractive football, but when did Allegri become dead? If I remember correctly, he's won trophies. He's won a lot of trophies. You let me know, though. I don't know when that happened. See, there we go. Allegri reached 2 Champions League finals with Juve. That's more than their previous managers over the years. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? See, this is where I disagree. So Enrique says, if the Ice Fridge partnership is playing, I don't trust these man winning tonight playing 1DM. Why are we playing Southampton? See, this is what I'm talking about. We're playing Southampton. We're not playing Barcelona. We're not playing Real Madrid. We're not playing PSG. We're not playing Juventus. We're not playing Manchester City. We're not playing Liverpool flying. We're playing Southampton, who are a mid-table team. We don't need 2 DMs, even with our defense, to come. If we need that, the manager got to go. You got to go, man. You got to go. Gotta go. He said tonight, Red Talk is it make it the Ollie Out show? It's been a long time. I can't do that. Shout out to Rance though. Make sure you subscribe to his channel also. Flawless is doing bits with a Leicester squad full of injuries. We've gone down the established route. But yes, just because we've gone down the established route doesn't mean it doesn't work. I agree with you though, in terms of he's doing bits with the Leicester squad. But he's never won anything. He's never won anything to me, and I just don't want him. Poch, yes, the reason why I give him a blight is because I've seen him elevate 2 clubs. Rodgers plays good football though, yes, but do I want him at my club? Nah. I don't want him at my club. But that being said, if he came in, I'd give it a chance. I wouldn't just bash him. I want Baye to play with Handel Ings. Yo, if we dominate the ball and do what we're supposed to, that shouldn't even be an issue. Dead football. Yeah, this is what it is. I don't care about. We play dead football now, innit? I don't care about all that. Like, are we winning trophies? Because if we win trophies playing dead football, we're all taking that. And if United don't win the league this season, when United fans look back at the season with regret, knowing that you were just a better manager away from winning it. Why do you think I want the manager out, Ryan? Why do you think I want Ole gone? He is the sole reason we don't win the league title this year. The sole reason. If we have a proper manager, I'm thinking 2021, 21 and 21 serious. If we had an Ancelotti in charge, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? I think we win this league. With the players we have and the standard of everybody else. City, defensively better, attackingly, going forward and attacking, are not as good as they've been. Liverpool are not what they were this season. Chelsea sacked their manager. So the 2 teams that finished above us and the team that finished level on points with us have all been arguably worse, maybe bar Manchester City. So it is what it is. Let me know how many likes we on, people. We got over 30 people watching. So we should be on over 30 likes. If Saeed was the manager, we'd be in League 2 by now. Now you get it right. You get it right. Tuchel made it work with Neymar. Bruno has the passing and movement for it. Conde, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Big up Malcolm. Big up Malcolm. Allegri reached this Champions League finals, but got slapped up. Yeah, but it's an accomplishment getting there. Look who we got beat by. Did we not get beat by Barcelona both years? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, like, I look at resumes and CVs, and nobody has a better resume that's available than Allegri. Someone in the comments say that. Tell me in it. You see? Big up Yancy. You know what? Yeah. Oh, God, yo. God, big up Yancy, in it. You know what I'm saying? You see her on the channel all the time, in it. You're a fool, you know. We don't have enough good CMs. I'm with you. I don't believe we have. See that? Big up my bro Tox each and every time. Make sure you go check out the Tox Takes Volume 1 freestyle that's out on the channel. Go check that out. You lot been asking for music. You'll get music on the channel. We're gonna keep expanding. We're gonna keep expanding. Like you said, 35 man watching, but 27 likes who ain't pulling their weight. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Tox, I beg you retweet my tweet on the Periscope one on Twitter as well. Obviously, I can't do it because I'm on this. Much appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Is what it is. Man said I jump on, but look, oh yeah, you shaved in it, Tux. If you want, just put on a hoodie and just jump on in it. It's up to you, fam. I'll send you the link. Let me know. I hope my boy Ings puts you lot to the sword tonight. If we dominate the ball like we're supposed to, we shouldn't. Like I said, this is when I was having a debate with Nuruddin. There's no squad that's the perfect squad. Even squads that win the league and teams that win the league have deficiencies. Liverpool, if Manchester United had Liverpool's midfield options that won the league last year, some of our fans would be like, our midfield's not good enough. If we had City's team playing Zinchenko and Mendy at fullback, we'd be like, the fullbacks ain't good enough. If we had Jesus as our main striker at points, we would complain and say he's not good enough. So this is what I'm saying. No team is perfect, is what I keep saying. No team is the perfect team, and that big on my boy JV in the cut. Yes, fam, you're telling me.
Yeah, man, good, bro. Good.
You know. Yeah. So yeah, just going, talking because Jacob here says we don't have enough good DMs, and I'm just saying I agree with that. I don't think against the top teams we can play one. Against Sheffield United, we should be able to play one DM. I'm sorry, innit? I'm sorry.
Against Sheffield United, we should be able to play Bruno Pogba and Donny van de Beek.
Yo, if we being, you know what? If you really being very critical, yes, I agree. You know what I'm saying? I've said this. I see Manchester City win a league title playing David Silva, De Bruyne, and Fernandinho.
Come on, fam.
Silva ain't even a central midfielder. Yes, it's Pep. We know Pep's one of the best. I just want a manager who gets the best out of our squad. We know the structure's not the best. This is what me and Nuruddin was going back and forth about. But obviously JV was there, you know, but I'm just letting people know. But that's why I was like, there's no perfect team. People act like you need 22 world-class man to win a league title. It doesn't work like that.
You know, the funny thing is, when we've seen the whole Galactico era based on that, and they won absolutely nothing. The whole Galactico era tried to have the perfect team, and they won zilch.
Yes.
Do you get what I mean?
Yes.
They lost out to a Barca team which had nowhere near as many superstars. If you really look at it, at the time, the people became superstars from that team, but at that time they wasn't as fancied as those Real Madrid players. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not a case of, you know, football manager type buy all the best players in every position and you automatically win. No, it doesn't work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I'm saying. So it's like when people are like, yes, does the Manchester United team have deficiencies? Yes. Can it be improved upon? Yes. To me, is the manager getting the most out of what he has? No. Like I've said before, there's no that City team, even though it's the best one in the league, it's not perfect. Liverpool's was the best last year. It's not perfect. Look at the Leicester teams that won it. Look at Manchester United teams that won it. Yeah, man. Yes, this is where the manager can have a major impact. If you give Pep or Klopp our team, they do better with it. If you give I think if you give Poch, Ancelotti, someone mentioned Hasenhüttl in the comments, Brendan Rodgers, any of these men who I'm not even big fans of, all of the people I just named, they do better with this squad. I just want a manager to get best out of the squad he has. That's literally all I'm asking for. And to me, that's the bare minimum.
The only one I'd argue against is the Hasenhüttl, because, you know, we don't know about like pressure-wise. He's not had that pressure job yet. I'm saying,
that's a fair point.
But ability, you know, we're seeing what he's been able to do since that. What was it? That
9-0.
Yeah, since that, he's literally turned himself around and he's turned his team around. Look at Theo Walcott. Theo Walcott looks as if, you know, he could play for a few more years in that position, and he actually looks like he's getting better every game. Do you get what I'm saying? It's someone who man would have said washed. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. See, I disagree with this. So Jacob says you can't play Pogba, Matic, Fred, or McTominay on their own. It's not about the CBs at all. Yes, you can. If you have the correct system around him, yeah, you can. You telling me? So Jacob, let me ask you, and this is to anyone who thinks they can't. So you telling me we need 2 DMs to beat Southampton at home? If we do, we might as well call it a day now. It's a wrap. Show's over, innit? Open and shut Case Johnson, innit? Word to Dave Chappelle, it's done. If we need 2 DMs to beat these lesser sides, I'm with you. If it's away to PSG, I'm with you. If it's City away or Liverpool away, I'm with you. At home to Southampton, absolutely not. And the majority of the Premier League. But that's just me, though, with the quality of attacking players we have. I just think it's mad. Go on, fam.
You know what it is? It's with a lot of football ideals now, it's kind of like a copycat thing. So people say, well, City are doing it now, or Liverpool do it with their free. It's like, no, this is what you're not realizing. We can create our own. We don't need to. If anything, we could even be a hybrid of both and make our own. Do you know what I'm saying? But one thing I would say is you can easily play Pogba, Fred, Matic, or McTominay on their own if they're supported properly in that midfield. Yes, you can't do that because when the manager does it, he ends up with them being isolated. Yeah. So if they're isolated, then no, it's not going to work. I don't care who you are. It wouldn't work with if a Kante was isolated every time against 2 man. As good as he is, he's going to come out. He's going to lose. Don't get me wrong. There's some times where his ability will get him out of a few skirmishes and things like that. But if he's not, as you've seen with Kante this season, not being played properly, he looks like half the player. Do you understand what? And
that's why.
Like,
yes.
Understand.
That's it. That's it. The guy who everyone's calling one of the best DMs in the world at one point in Europe, which he was, quality baller. We've seen Kante be exposed when not played properly. We watched him under who was the manager? Oh, what game was it? There was a game they played against City. I remember who the Chelsea manager was, and he just looked like he was running in treacle. And that's Kante.
Yeah.
That's one of the most athletic players in the league. Like, he's a runner, he doesn't stop. You get what I'm saying?
He is. If you write down your dream defensive midfielder, he probably ticks every box except for height.
Yes. Literally. If you just want someone who can just go around and destroy, yes. Literally.
You get what I'm saying?
That's it.
Every box except for height. But then when you even look at the strength, what he's got, because I seen him strength some guys, and I'm like, brother, you are strong. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to get his, like certain men have the low sense of gravity. Tevez was like that. They got a low sense of gravity and they know how to use it. They know how to barge at the right time, dig the feet in, boom. You get what I'm saying? And then it don't matter how big you are, you get what I'm saying? So this is what I'm trying to say to people. You can't say these people can't play on their own. If those dots followed by a space and you say you can't play Pogba, Matic, Fred or McTominay on their own if they're not supported properly in the midfield, then we both agree. But it's not that, and it is about the centre backs because the centre backs are right behind them. So it's about who it's about also about who is in front of them as well, and then around and to the sides because it's a team effort. Do you get what I'm saying? So as much as we can sit here and we can pick at certain players, but if you really look at say Pogba's form, how is it surprising that Pogba's form? Yeah. So let's look at Pogba's form this season.
Go on, fam.
He's injured, so he's not playing well. He gets plays in his position. He plays brilliantly. Yeah, he has a good run of games, good Christmas period, good beginning of January period. I'd say even from like November when we started to pick up his performances picked up, and then he started being a match winner. He started being the predominant person in midfield instead of the support act to a Bruno. Yeah, then we start to move him onto right midfield. Yeah. Why now has his performance level dropped? Because he's not used to playing there. He's not used to playing in that system, in that position, in that system. And he doesn't know how to do it. Because let's be honest, before this, who can honestly sit here right now and tell me they've seen Pogba play right midfield, right wing, whatever you want to call it? None of you have. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why he's gone off the boil now. Yeah. So when you're saying these men can't do it on their own, no one can do it on their own. They need to be supported in a proper team system. You get what I'm saying? In order for me, I think McTominay would be very good if he was just a little bit more. How can I put it? Sometimes I look at him and I think you need to just be a bit more brave. And I'm not saying in the challenge, in the tackle, because he'll always smash man and you know what I'm saying and run around and do all of that. But sometimes he needs to be a bit more brave with his passing. Because if you actually look at McTominay, he's got a very good passing range, but he doesn't show it. He actually tries to do a lot of the time shorter passes, which I don't think is his game. He's not a Xavi, Iniesta, Xavi Alonso, where he can just pop off them quick passes and move into a position. No, that's not him. Do you get what I mean? He probably needs to be a bit more brave and not go for the longer pass, but even if he tried to pass forward more like Fred, you know what I mean? Fred gets a lot of stick, but when you really deep it, a lot of the times we don't play good. Fred's not about. A lot of the time we don't play good. Fred's not about, or he's not started. When Fred starts, he adds something to that midfield, which goes unnoticed because it's not flair, it's not GNAs. You know what I'm saying? This new GNA. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's not goals and assists. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not no goals and assists. It's not no highlight reel. Do you know what I mean? It's not. He's not even getting which I seen someone try it say the other day. The pre-assist. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? If that was a thing,
that's not his game, though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not his game. Yeah, I agree. Like, I don't get why you would look for that from Fred. Why are you looking for that from Fred? Fred's best work is when we don't have the ball.
Yes.
That's when he's at his best. He's tenacious, his running ability. Similar to what we're talking about Kante. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pressing,
spatial awareness.
Like that.
Yes. Do you get what I'm saying? And when he does recover it, it's his recoveries and then his first pass after the recovery. Do you get what I'm saying? That's where he comes in. You get what I'm saying? But if he's playing on his own, and then when he has to recover it, everyone's so many yards ahead of him, then it's not going to work, in it. Do you know what I mean? When you really watch, when you watch De Bruyne and even David Silva, for example, when they were doing that for City, they would pick the ball up. They would, and I've always said this, they would go and pick the ball up off of Fernandinho. They would go and get it off him. Yes. This is one thing which is dying out in football. Why do you think it works so good for Pep and City? Because if you know that someone on your team is not the best passer, everyone's not going to be the best passer, innit? You have to be. People think as a professional footballer, your passing has to be A1. No, not if your position does not.
And sorry to cut you off. Yeah. That goes back to my original point, and everyone thinking every player has to be A1. It don't work like that.
Yes, it don't work like that.
It don't work like that. And don't get mistaken, people. Me or JV are not saying Matic is the guy, or McTominay is the guy, or Fred is the guy. We're just saying you help around it. If I'm playing football, and me and JV are playing central midfield, Saturday league, Sunday league, whichever. He knows my passing's not the best. He's going to come short. You know what I'm saying? Come get within 10, 15 yards of man. Because he knows I can't hit a 30-yard pass or 25-yard pass. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's like, see, like now, your centre-backs can pass in it. In modern-day football, the centre-backs have evolved to pass. But do you not remember once upon a time when a man had to go right up to the centre-back?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? The centre midfielder used to go right up face to face and get right. Okay, yeah, that's on me. Or he'd just do like, or he could see the centre midfielder coming and he'd just lay a little pass in front of him that he knows my man's going to collect, and it's not even a 5 yard. It's like 2 yards. It's like, oh yeah, take this off me, and you go and do what you need to do. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is teamwork. That's what people don't understand nowadays. If anything, you kind of have to do that with your defensive midfielder. Do you get what I'm saying? You have to,
depending on who your midfielder is. Yes, definitely.
Do you get what I'm saying? You have to be able to.
They do that with Kante when he's at his best. They come and Kante weren't spraying 40-yard passes. You know what I'm saying?
No. Do you get what I'm saying? Then man come and pick it up off you. Don't get me wrong. You might get your defensive midfielders like your Perlos and that. Yeah, that's a totally different story. And that's because my man didn't start off as a defensive midfielder. So that's something that he's got from his game from changing position. Do you get what I'm saying? But most man whose position from day dot is defensive midfielder, passing's not your thing. You're not there to pass. But we expect our defensive midfielder to spray a pass to the winger. Why?
You know why,
Why?
fam? You know why, fam?
Because you know what?
He should be A1. He should be A1 and be able to do this. He should be able to do everything. That's why.
This is why. Because man sees someone like Scholes and say, well, Scholes did it. Well, yeah, Scholes wasn't a start off as a defensive midfielder, did he? You know what I'm saying? How many times a game would you see Roy Keane spray one off? No. He could.
He played short passes. He could, but he played short passes because that was the part of his game in that. I've said this, and I'm speaking from experience with me as well, people. It's like I play as a 6. I'm a holding midfielder. Guess what? I can't play 25, 30-yard passes. And the team I play in, who I've played in for years, started the league, know this. So what do they do when they get the ball? Get within 10, 15 yards of man. Because they know short passing is my game. They ain't going to go, yeah, and go long. Yeah, flawless, clip that. Nah, come short because they already know. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly.
They already know.
Exactly.
Same way, if I've got it on my left foot, they come even shorter because they know I'm right-footed. Teamwork. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying. But man will see a Fred in the middle of the park and go, why is Fred not just put that on a 6 pence for Cavani? He's trash. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, bro, it's not every day. That doesn't happen every day. Do you get what I'm saying? No one at Manchester City is expecting Fernandinho to do that. No one is expecting Rodri to do that. If they do that, it's a bonus. Do you get what I'm saying? No one expecting their man to do. It's like every player that we have has to do like the most of that position's ability when they have the ball. So if, for instance, if we have a centre mid, this centre mid has to be able to pass, run, score, assist. You know what I'm saying? Defend. No, that's not how it works. You have one guy who does that, another guy who does that, and another guy who does that. Put them all together, boom, got it. Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Look at Liverpool's. You tell me what Wijnaldum does. You tell me what Henderson does. You tell me what Fabinho does. And when you put them all three together, it works. But if you put one of them on their own and said, right, I'm gonna put in front of you Firmino on one side, and you know what I'm saying, the next attacking midfielder on the other. Bro, these man will be lost. He'll be like, well, I do this, and then the other guy does that, and then he does this, and then they all marry together. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, look at when we traditionally had the 4-4-2. Keane would go. Yeah. I mean, Keane would sit, Scholes would go. Scholes would go, Keane would sit. They'd take the turns. If they both went like that, it wouldn't work. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If every time Giggs went down the left, you'd watch Beckham would tuck in, and then if we needed the extra width, Neville would go. Do you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then vice versa. Giggs would tuck in when Beckham's going, and he might make a run into the box more centrally. He's not gonna. If Beckham's running down the right, Giggs doesn't need to run down the left. That doesn't make any sense.
And fam, you see all the things you are talking about there. Look at how many years ago that was, how young we were, but yet you still remember that like it was yesterday because you've seen that game after game. And why did we see that game after game? Because there was a system that was drilled in. How many times did we see Beckham pick up the ball on the right wing and Gary Neville's gone? Gary Neville's gone. Whether he gets it or not, he's overlapping. Sometimes Beckham would play it in and Gary Neville then would whip it, or Beckham would just whip it in himself. How many times do we see that? How many times? Like I hate using say. How many times do we see Sterling score at the back post? All the time. For 5 years straight, pretty much. From
the same pass, you know. And it's one of them. You know how sick it is. You know how many opposition managers, before the match would have pointed this pass out. You know what I'm saying? In the pre-match, talking to the team, like, right, we know what De Bruyne is going to do when he gets in this position, or we know what David Silva is going to do when he gets in that same position on the other side. Make sure you back post. A man will be like, yeah, I'm on it, go, I'm on it, boss. Yeah, I'm on it. And the ball's so good, it's like the ball is cutting you out. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Even if you're in the right position, the ball is so good that it's cutting you out the game. So it's like, wow. Do you get what I'm saying? And they're able to do that because he's clearly not just gone in the middle of one game. He's not gone. I'm just gonna whip it to the back post.
Yeah, serious. Yeah,
he's not just said that. That's worked on every training session. Every training session. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Sterling doing it, whether it's Sterling finishing it, Jesus, Aguero.
It's somebody. It's somebody in it. Yeah, it's somebody. Like you said, it's the same ball, fam. It's not like it's one's like on the ground and one's aerially, one's drilled, one's curled. It's the same whipped ball in it. It's the same whipped ball.
Same ball, bro. Same. It's like back in the day when Beckham went through that phase where it's like every free kick was in. These men have had about that. They've had a talk about, right, don't give away no free kicks. Do you get what I'm saying? Man give away the free kick and they know what's coming. Why? Because it's been worked on, but also because they've seen him do it 5 times previous this season. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're spot on.
This is what I mean. It's all about football, yeah. Not even football, but anything you want to be successful in is about repetition until you learn it, until it becomes second nature.
Yeah. It's a repetition.
One thing at the moment, what we don't have attacking patterns that are second nature to the players.
Right. Wait. Say that again, fam. Just so people can hear that in the back.
We don't have attacking patterns that are second nature to the players. Check that one out. And so man can tell me that he's working on stuff and things are being worked on. Fair enough, it might be being worked on, but I've been trying to do things in my life for a long time and I still ain't done it, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? I sit here now and say I'm doing it. No, you get what I'm saying? That worked on thing, don't cut it. You know what I'm saying? There's only so long man can hear that something been worked on. It's like, yo, where is the end result? Do you get what I'm saying? Where is the proof? Give me the proof. It's like I think Roy Keane must have said it the other day. It's like I keep hearing him say they're attacking side. Where's he attacking? I was like, yo, for real. Don't come and tell man we're an attacking side, but you don't attack. It's like you're playing me, innit? You know what I'm saying? Don't play me.
And yo, before you continue, sorry, I didn't want to stop you, fam, but big up Will on the super chat. He says, big up Flawless and JV. Salute to you,
every time, Will.
It's a big up to Will every time. Salute to everyone who's super chats as well. Love for that, Will. Speaking of that as well, like I said, the Sarcasm City TV membership is now available underneath this YouTube video and every show on Sarcasm City TV. The link is now there, so you can subscribe. It's either Sarcasm Citizen, Sarcasm City Soldier, or Sarcasm City General. Salute to everyone who's supporting. And Tox, this is a fantastic point. You can appoint it better myself. I'm going to use this and I'm going to quote you every time I use this. He said, look how the standards have dropped. People think we can't play 1DM. At home to Southampton, fam. Not prime Real Madrid. Home to Southampton and James Ward-Prowse and Nathan Redmond and Theo Walcott. You see how the standards have dropped? West Brom, Sheffield United, all these other teams, I keep hearing this. Rather than look at the manager and the system, people want to say, oh, we don't have a DM that's good enough. If you need a world-class DM to get past Sheffield Uniteds and Southamptons and West Broms and Fulhams, you're not up to the standard that is required at Manchester United. I've seen Fergie play Phil Neville as a DM.
Bro, I was about to say, you know what I was about to say? I was about to say the later version. Do you remember his remix of that? When it was John O'Shea.
Go on.
Remember it was John O'Shea in it. Phil Neville was the original one in it. Then Phil Neville went and it's John the same. You know what I'm saying?
John O'Shea. Yeah.
All right then. Look at that match. What made Pogba leave? Look at that match. What made Pogba leave? Who played centre mid, bro? I'm sure we had Raphael and Fabio in centre. We had a right back and a left back. Yeah.
I think they was on the wings, and I think it was John O'Shea and Park playing centre mid. And I think those two were on the wings.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying, bro? We played a midfield 4 of Raphael, Fabio, John O'Shea, and Park Ji-sung.
And bear with people, I just want to point this out to the younger viewers who don't know. Fabio and Park weren't wingers. John O'Shea, Fabio and Raphael are not wingers, and Ji-sung Park and John O'Shea are not central midfielders. But yet he played all 4 of them in a 4-4-2. I think Welbeck and Rooney played up front.
You had a full midfield out of players.
And I swear Chris Smalling played right back. I think Chris Smalling was a right back.
That was the Smalling right back times. Where Smalling and Jones were like flittering between right back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we had 5 players off the top of our head out of position. So we had 5 out of the 10 outfield players. So half the squad was playing out of position. And that's just what me and JV remember.
Yeah,
and yes, it's a one-off game. Go on.
But it's not just Fergie who's done that. If you look back, there's times Wenger used to do a madness with his selections and the man are like, huh? You know what I'm saying? And it's because it's not that they don't respect the opposition, but they're making, you know what it is? It's not that they don't respect the opposition. They know that the opposition has to come there and respect them. That's the difference. Do you get what I'm saying? You have to come and respect us. Forget us respecting you. You have to come and respect us. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, all right, then even we say Mourinho now, what he's doing, playing Eric Dyer there, but Eric Dyer at centre back. But that's very similar. It might not be working for him, but he's telling the opposition, you have to come and respect me. You know what I'm saying? It might not be working, it might be the wrong thing what you've done, but it's one of those. There's times when you need to do those things because it's a gamble, but it's also
question for you as well.
It's also putting faith into players. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does. Adil says, JV, according to you, which centre back should be signed in the summer?
I said, according to me. Well, you throw some options out. I'm hearing Upamecano and Konate are for sale. I think Upamecano is probably going to be a wrap to Bayern, because I heard Bayern are included. So I'd go for the Konate guy. And I think also that Koundé one from Sevilla, I heard he's also got like a release clause. I don't know if that's been like he's had a new contract and that's evaporated from now, but I'm sure his was like 40, 50 mil as well. I'd say we need to. I wouldn't say who do we need to buy as a centre back. What we need to do is realize the attributes, what we need for a centre back, which fits in our team, and then go list them and then go identify that person. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what we need to do. So for me, if I'm going off everything what I need at the moment, which is strong, quick, switched on, solid defensively, I'd go for Upamecano or that Konate, because I think they're very, very, very good. They're very good. To me, they're the next superstar defenders. Do you get what I mean?
Okay. I get what you're saying.
I see them as the next superstar. Like I think even like Varane's not having a great time. Upamecano may even get into to be the starting defender for France, or have his name in the mix. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that Umtiti's not playing well for Barcelona as well. So Upamecano might actually be the starting French centre back. You know what I mean? Might be someone else in the mix as well. Do you know what I mean? Even all them three players, what I've said, are all French as well. So there you go.
Yeah, so French, the France squad is ridiculous. But yo, just to comment on here, Jacob says, do Ollie Outers even listen to Ollie properly? Me personally, I don't listen to his press conferences because I'm like, I'm one of them people just in life anyway. I'm like, actions and deeds in it. Show me. Don't tell me anything.
Yes,
show me.
Yes.
JV, my bro. I know JV loves me. We've probably told each other that when we're waved, yes, but he shows me. I don't need him to tell me that. I don't need Tox to tell me, yeah, fam, I got love for you, my bro. I know you got your back, because he shows me this. I'm actions and deeds. Show me. I don't want to. You can say all the greatest things. For you like who have women, you can tell a woman all you want, how much you love her, how much you like her. Show her in it. I'm one of them. Show me in it. I don't pay attention to your words in it. I pay attention to your actions, and that's what I'm doing with Ollie. And this is a great point that someone makes here. 1 second, let me get to it. I didn't want to skip over. 187 Gangster Crip says this here. And this is one of the things that shows me. He says, man's been in a job for 2 years and he still doesn't have a system or style of play.
Simple. Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Just to comment what Jacob said.
Big up Jacob, though.
Yeah, big up Jacob, because I like he's giving good points. But I answered that question, Jacob, before you even put it up with what Roy Keane said. He said, you're telling me that you attack. You're saying you're an attacking team, but I watch you play and you don't attack certain times. So well, go on. So it's not listening, because if I listen to my man, I will get wrapped up in his words, like a lot of people don't. But at the same time, he's doing well for where he is, but he could be doing a lot better. But if I listen to his press conferences and I hear him saying things about Phil Jones, which I heard the other day, that is that right there. If he brings Phil Jones back into this team, it's a wrap, bro. We'll finish about eight, bro. It's a wrap. The number one is Phil Jones. Then it's Phil Jones who's not played for like a year, bro. Like, how much more rust? You can't add rust onto rust, bro. The guy was rusty as it is. You can't add, then not playing him. You've totally just, you've missed the trick there. So if that was your ploy, saying that on deadline day, trying to get rid of him, I don't understand what that's about. Do you get what I'm saying?
This is brilliant. Sorry to cut you off, fam. Again, this is brilliant, isn't it? This is the type of thing I'm talking about. Jan City says, good managers can play players out of position. We won the league with Delph as fullback, Zinchenko as a fullback. Company as pure players played out of position. These men won the league with Fabian Delph playing left back. If we had Delph left back, our fans right now will be kicking off talking about we need a left back. Our left backs ain't good enough. And we have two good...
Zinchenko, my guy. Zinchenko. The guy is nothing of a left. The only thing...
Go on.
The only thing about him, which would make you think he can play left back, is that he's left-footed. That's like some Sunday league business. You're left-footed. You quit. Left back. Yeah. Okay, left back.
You know what's mad? I didn't know he was I've seen him play left back so much. I didn't know he was an attacking midfielder until you told me. I'm from a third eye. Until you told me, I thought he was a fullback, and you was like, "Nah, he's an attacking midfielder."
I swear to you, watching all these internationals come back about and Ukraine play, there's nowhere near left back. This guy's like playing like go for it. I was like, I was baffled. I've seen him like the deepest I've seen him for them is like centre mid. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the absolute deepest. You get what I'm saying? It's like, all right, then I'll put it to you like this. I'll put it to you like this.
Mm.
You even look at Ollie right now, yeah? You have to remember, in Ollie's later years for us, Ollie was a right winger. Ollie was playing,
that's a great point. He was a good right winger as well.
He was good, bro.
He was very good. He was very
cutting
good.
in. Them times when we was getting rid of Beckham, innit? Them times when
Yes.
He
was very good. Yeah. I think if I remember correctly, did he play in the game? There was a game when we battered one of my favorite United games. We battered Newcastle 6-2 at St. James's Park. Scholes scored a hat trick. I swear Ollie played right wing that day.
Yes, man. That's the same.
That's just one of them. And wait, I swear. Yeah, go on.
No, I was going to say, I'm sure that's the same season when we played Madrid in the Champions League. And remember the one when Beckham come on and scored the free kick against them late on?
It might have been. If Van Nistelrooy was there, yeah.
That same one, yeah. But what I'm saying is, Ollie started that match on the right mid because Beckham was on the bench because of all what was going on. Do you get what I'm saying? So this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, people really need to wake up and smell the roses. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people change positions.
Wake up and smell the roses.
Yeah, you got to smell the roses, fam. You know what I'm saying? I got some roses right next to me there. I can smell. You know what I'm saying? I'm in check. You know what I'm saying? These men need to wake up and smell the roses and get it really real. That of course you can win leagues doing these things. Do you know what I mean? Of course you can. It's only us who don't. All right, it's like Rooney. Look at Rooney. When Ronaldo kicked in and Ronaldo was becoming Ronaldo, Rooney went, all right, yeah. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
either he said it or Fergie said it. You know what I'm saying?
He would have said it, but that comes. Yes, but that comes back to my point of Jan City's mentioned it with Pep. We've brought up Fergie because they're two of the most successful managers in recent time. Well, in the Premier League history, is that you don't need 11 world-class ballers to play good football and have a good system. Someone mentioned it, Graham Potter with Brighton. Brighton play good football. How did Brighton play better football than us at times? And there isn't one player we take from them, probably apart from Lamptey. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they play good foot. Like I seen the goal they scored against Tottenham was a very good goal. Like, that's a good team goal. You know what I'm saying? Brendan Rodgers is the prime example. I seen him go to Celtic and play good football. At Swansea, he was playing. Everywhere he's gone, whether you think he's good enough or not, he's played good football. Swansea, Celtic, Liverpool, now Leicester. This is a common theme with him. You're going to get good results and he's going to play good football. And this is Brendan Rodgers. And them, like, if you look at the back four he had at Liverpool, it was terrible. It was like Jay Spearing and them, man. Like, I wish John Ryan to be able to tell us. You know what I'm saying?
That's Sissoko. Don't remember that Sissoko? That left back Sissoko. That guy was wild, bro. Wild. Had Colo Torre. Man had Colo Torre, not Arsenal Torre, bro. Man had Colo Torre. The later one. You know what I'm saying? My man went. He wasn't even a baller then. He was just reckless. You get what I'm saying? He had hella reckless players, bro. Nearly won the league. You know what I'm saying?
Big up Omar Villa, who says watching from Los Angeles, love it. Big up to you. Big up Saeed as well. Hopefully you're still in the comments. He says, question flawless, if Ollie leaves, what manager will win the league? No one. This season, I think Pep, Klopp, Ancelotti, Poch, Allegri all pick up the league this year. With this team and the way everyone else is playing, I think they win the league this year. With our attacking options, yes. We could literally go and win every game 4-3, 5-3. And I bet if we had more of the ball, our defense would be under pressure less. We just dominated the ball like we spoke about. You know why Dell was able to play left back and be calm? Because Manchester City dominated the ball. They had like 70-80% possession. So by the time the other teams got the ball back, they knackered. Like that City season, they were smacking teams 4-5-6. No, teams are going there just not to try and to keep the score down. Crouch spoke about it with United. He was like, United in their pump. When you went to OT, the job was keep the score down.
Yes.
That was the job. Keep the score down because that's fear that's instilled. You don't want to attack that team because you know if you attack a Manchester City, they can beat you 7-8-0. Chelsea had it under Ancelotti. We had it under Fergie. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. I was going to say, don't you remember when we used to start play a match and man come out the tunnel and some man just over team and just looking around the ground like that.
Yes. Yeah.
You know saying, man, you can see it in their faces. You could see it in their faces. They didn't want to be there. Yes. Oh, right. Let me go.
Go on, fam.
Champions League semi-finals against Bayern Munich. Yeah. against the last proper Bayern Munich team. This is prime Robin Ribéry, Schweinsteiger, Lahm. You know what I'm saying? These man here. You know what I'm saying? And Darren Gibbs playing again and playing a worldie as well. And playing an absolute worldie. In a 4-4-2. Don't ever tell me about you. Because then here's how I'm putting it. He's playing Darren Gibson in a 4-4-2. Darren Gibson was a defensive midfielder, bro. He weren't sitting. Darren Gibson wanted to get
forward. Yeah, he was a
you know what I'm saying? No, remember, I used to get so mad with this kid. I remember he scored a banger one time, but this guy used to just shoot for fun. You know what I'm saying? Yes. This guy used to shoot for fun. Do you get what I'm saying? And then man tried telling me we can't play fun. Man tried to
big up talks.
Oh, come on. Man don't know, innit? You know what? I feel like quitting, bro. I feel like quitting the show. Alan Smith, DM, bro. Tell me something, bro. Tell me. Come on, talk the things, bro. Thank you, talk. Man don't know what they're really on about.
Well, you have to understand though, Fab, it's in defense of some of the listeners, some of them are just too young, so they legit won't know in it. Some of them
don't even, you know what it is? Some of these man don't even know 4-4-2 era. That's a don't know 4-4-2 era. Or you're not saying that because every 4-4-2 is one man sitting back. That's it. There's no man's playing 4-4-2 with them two men in the center sitting. No. It doesn't happen. It never happened. Yeah. Never happened. 4-4-2 back in the day was probably one of the most attacking formations you could have because one man and everyone else is just flying forward. Everyone flying. Do you get what I'm saying? Everyone. Yeah. It's like, all right, then, even towards the end with Roy Keane was playing centre back for us, bro.
He did play Keane at centre back. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, bro? Come on, man. Man's seen the whirl of madnesses that Fergie do, bro. All right, then, I'm watching a match the other day. See, like we played Liverpool in the FA Cup the other day. It was on. They played the old school one on MUTV, yeah, and the one where Ollie scored twice. So this is why it gets me mad because it was him himself. Do you get what I'm saying? It was him himself, yeah. So check what a man did, yeah. A man took off. He took off the right back. He took off Neville. He took off Irwin, yeah. Man threw on a striker, and I think if you threw on a striker and he threw on a centre mid, yeah. Man had Beckham and Giggs, wing backs, yeah. Beckham and Giggs as wing backs, and Cole, York, and Solskjaer up front, yeah. So wing backs and 3 strikers just in the. Come on, bro. And it literally had two. He had two centre backs were basic. That was it. That was the defenders. 2 centre backs. Boom. And everyone else was goal. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew Beckham and Giggs had the stamina. They were just like that. It was for about 10 minutes. Liverpool couldn't get past the halfway line. Anytime they did, he just swept it up back to Schmeichel. Schmeichel was clapping the ball, bro. Absolutely Allardyce-ing the ball into their box.
I said Allardyce-ing the ball, yo.
He was Allardyce-ing the ball into their box. Boom, knockdowns, boom, boom, boom. Man get 2 goals. Do you get what I'm saying? You're 1-0 down. Why not? Do you get what I'm saying? If you're 1-0 down, why not do that? You can't lose. Losing 2-0 is no worse than losing 1-0. Do you get what I'm saying? A loss is a loss. Do you know what I'm saying? Go for it. And then this is what I'm trying to say. Man, I'm saying you can't play with one. Bro, if you have a system, or if you have not even a system, check this one out. I'm going to crush the whole thing. If you have intent, if you have attacking intent, yeah, then you don't even need the system. But a lot of the time, we don't even have attacking intent. We're just telling players, go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. League in it. We're telling man, go. You know what I'm saying? Go do a bit. What do you mean do a bit? You know what I'm saying? You're getting paid too much to tell man to do a bit. You know what I'm saying? We need clear and precise instructions. You know what I'm saying? Those players knew what they were doing when Fergie did that. They've worked on that because you could see how they all positioned. Even though it was all mad, they all positioned in a way where Liverpool couldn't get out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm watching this and I'm like, oh, this is mad because I remember watching this match, but that went right over my head. I was too young. Do you know what I'm saying? That went right over my head. But the way man positioned, it literally just pinned them in and kept us on a constant attack. Do you get what I'm saying?
Wave after wave after wave. Big up Michael Wanyama as well. He says, big up ManDem watching from Kenya. Mad love. Keep up the grind. Thank you, man. First and foremost. Secondly, man's watching all the way from the motherland. Love. And that goes out to everybody else. I keep forgetting to do this. Let us know where you're watching from as well, people. Keep liking the video. Let us know how many likes we're on, people, and let us know where you're watching from, city and country in it. That's what I want to know. Michael, where in Kenya are you watching from? Let us know as well in it. Like, I want to know. But salute to everyone locked in. See what I'm saying? Man's watching all the way from Kenya. We had my man from LA. It's mad, in it. You hear me? How this is worldwide. Jan City says, I want that t-shirt, Flawless. Send it my way. Yeah, I got you in it. I got you. The Grace Fire.
That actual t-shirt or one of those t-shirts? I know he's got the sugar puff thing going on. Yeah.
You see this guy, yeah? You see this guy? You see this guy, yeah? Yo, Yancy, yeah, this is your fault, innit? I mean, this is your fault, and that. This is your fault, innit? Yo. I said, I see you got a sugar fucking gold. And I was like, I was thinking where you going with this. He's like, one of those t-shirts or the actual t-shirt. Say something in an idiot way. She gonna say something stupid, innit? Guaranteed. Oh Lord of mercy, yo. Where else you get football talk with this band people, innit?
Get me, bro. Man, don't get me, man. What do you want us to do? Some stiff Mirror newspaper, Sun. Nah, not the Mirror. The Mirror's live. The Sun. You want us to do some stiff Sun commentary and that? You know what I'm saying? Shout out the man. Shout out Flex. I seen one of these newspapers chatting rubbish about Flex today.
Is that what it is? They said in the group chat. Yo, big up to Flex. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Flex. The man are just jealous, fam. The man are just jealous, bro.
And you know why they're jealous? Because Flex is one of the best people out here doing it, and they're scared. You know what I'm saying? Flex could come and do this. He can do the YouTube thing that he's doing on his own channel, United Stand, etc. And then he can go do Sky. He could stand outside the stadium. You get what I'm saying? And that he could do much.
Flex could do. Good. You know how good Flex is, bro. At presenting, bro. Flex could do flipping the next royal wedding, fam. Flex could do the royal wedding, fam. I'm telling you, bro. That's how good Flex is at presenting, bro. He could do the royal wedding. Forget football. Flex could do every TV thing. Box, channel, or BBC, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Them man are just scared.
Yeah, he could do, you know what it is? He could do them sit downs, you know, them for life things that Piers Morgan does. He could easily do that as well.
Yes, bro. You could do, what's my man back in the day? This is your life. He's there. You get what I'm saying? Man could do them different, bro. You get what I'm saying? So you lot go support. Obviously, me or JV don't know Flex, but we're both fans. You lot go support him, minute. Clip this up, send this to him, minute. Let him know that, yo, we rallying around him, minute. They ain't gonna chat shit about the people out here. You get what I'm saying? Nah.
So big up to Flex and that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's cold that way. He does. Big up Daniel in the comments also. You get what I'm saying? He's saying facts. He knows what we're talking about. He knows what it is. Yo, man is saying, yo, Cyprus, you know, Mazo. Man said Cyprus. Yes. How do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce that? Say, I have no idea how to pronounce
I'm gonna say Limassol. There's got a team. Limassol. Shout out Chris. Are you Limassol have a team. I see them. I don't know if it's Europa League or somewhere like that, qualifiers or somewhere. There's a Limassol team. There's like a 2 letters before it. Something Limassol. So yeah, I know a lot of football. So yeah, shout out John Kai as well. My guy.
Yeah, man. John always watching from Singapore. Yanti being in Egypt per usual and that. She said, watching through your kitchen window in Manchester. This girl, you know. She in Egypt, you know. Pick up, make man look outside the window as well. You get what I'm saying and that. Oh Jesus, that's one of them that's gonna stick with me in the comments. Now people are gonna bring that up and that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Mumbai, India. Yo, love to ads also in it. You know what I'm saying? So for those that don't know, we have no qualms in it. But big up ads in that. That's my guy. Make sure you subscribe to GNA TV. You get what I'm saying in that. Make sure you go sub to GNA TV. AEL Limassol.
Told you, yes.
Yeah, you was right. Huh? You was right. You was right. Yeah, have I slowed down a bit?
No.
Oh, seen. I thought I'd slow down. And Adil says Mumbai, India, you know. That's mad, you know. Man said Mumbai, India, you know. That's nuts.
Shout out. Adil Desai, shout out, my guy.
That's nuts. We had someone, so America, someone say LA. You know what I'm saying? Well, America, LA. You get me? Friggin', what's it called? Kenya. You know what I'm saying? Cyprus, India. Like, literally every continent. Apart from Australia.
That's what I was about to say, fam. Every continent, bro.
It's every continent bar Australia. Okay. I think that's the only one. I've never seen anyone on there from Australia or New Zealand, but every other continent I can think of, yeah.
We've got every continent except for one. We're worldwide, fam. We're worldwide.
Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely running with the worldwide thing. Definitely win that. Yeah. Daniel says, nah, this channel is lit, man. Yeah, man, big up Daniel, and you already know it. The reason why you're not on more, because like you said, yo, your what's it called? Your internet connection be bad. But yo, shout out to Daniel. Make sure you sub to his channel regardless, because he does uploads after games. Hilarious. So make sure you
need to get him on, man. Need to get him on. You know what I'm saying? Bring some of them that energy what he has in the match reactions. Bring some of them. You know what? Next time we'll try to sort something out, man. We'll try work something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you're right. When they say Gangster Crip says, yeah, Flex is a real one, proper humble brother. Facts though, that's the thing. That's the vibe I get from him. Like I said, I've never met him, but I get the vibe from him. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone who's locked in. Here we go. Yo, keep the comments up as well, fam. I'm literally just gonna, because we were supposed to go on at 2:45, but this is gonna go until 6. So I'm just gonna go change the time on it. So yeah, the Arsenal versus Wolves watch along will start at 6 o'clock, people, in it. So I'm literally just gonna change the time. JV, keep going. I'll be back in a sec. Yeah.
Yeah. Say nothing. So I'll just go through a few comments, see what the people them are saying. Yeah, shout out Flex each and every time, innit? You know what I'm saying? Man I can't see when I say when I talk about this YouTube thing, I look at man like Flex. I always say about Troops, you know what I'm saying? Rants, expressions, you know what I'm saying? These people who have been doing it for the longest, you know what I'm saying? And always seem to have a lot of haters. And yeah, that's it, John Kai. They're just scared, innit? They're scared of the progression. You get what I'm saying? Shout out Ultra Parisian as well. You know what I'm saying? Are you actually one of the ultras? Them PSG ultras? Shout out the PSG, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, man. They're just they're too scared of what man can do. You know, they're scared of what man can do because they're not doing it no more. They're not relevant. That's the thing. The YouTube social media football fan thing. What's going on at the moment is the most relevant. It's organic. You get what I'm saying? Their thing ain't organic. Then they want to bring man on the show. They give you 110 things you can't say. You get what I'm saying? It's all censored. You can't say certain things. So straight away, you're taking away the authenticity. The things what ManDem are doing is organic. You get what I'm saying? 100%. Yo, 187 Gangster Crip, you from Kingston, fam? From Jamaica? I don't know why I always thought you was from Manny, you know, bro. Yeah, man. Shout out every time. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you're from Manny, though, bro. You trolling me. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh, what a load. Some people in the comments here, man. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, man. Say nothing. Yeah, it's better now. Yeah, man. Say nothing. Say nothing, Daniel. We'll get you patterned. 100%. We'll get you patterned. Say nothing. Say nothing. That's a 100%. That's a definite. Yeah, you know what? We are worldwide, and you know what the maddest thing is, yo, Ryan, about that comment that we're worldwide. The maddest thing is about that is most of our fans that we started off with were from abroad. Man, like I'll shout them out. Man, like Faris. Man, like Josh. These men are from Canada, bro. You know what I'm saying? These are some of all right. Then I'll even throw in man like Bob's. Bits and Bobs was supported, man.
Yeah, from day dot.
Fam. You know what I'm saying? Spotted man from day dot. You get what I'm saying? Was there every show. You get what I'm saying? Now he's doing his own thing, and then man support his own thing. You get what I'm saying? Man support what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? We were still speaking to him before. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I speak to Faris as much as I can. I interact with Josh a lot. A lot of the main people who supported man from the get-go, man speak with regular. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's all love. That's what I'm saying. And it's similar thing to what I was saying on the third eye yesterday. Football's universal language, fam. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Universal.
Definitely. And it was that Daniel saying that that his connection's better now. All right, Daniel. We'll sort something out. Defo. How about Robbie? You talking about Don? Yeah, he's another one in that. Don Robbie's cold at what he does.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, right. Nah, because I was naming man. I named all them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Robbie's almost the guy. He's the godfather. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we call him Don Robbie. That's why he's called Don Robbie, and nobody questions it. And that, like, Robbie's one of them. Like, he's clear. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's solidified in this thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, his interviewing technique, similar to. Let's see that there's so many talented people that it's hard to name. That's how many talented people there is in this space that you're gonna forget somebody. You know what I mean? Don Robbie's in there with Flex in terms of he could present whatever he wanted to present. You know what I'm saying? And like, they're the people I look at and be like, yo, that's the levels you need to get to. You get what I'm saying? And like, they setting the bar out here, and so salute to everyone working. Man said we're welcome anytime in India. Great to know, man. As soon as man can travel, we all get over there, innit? You know what I'm saying? And no, big up No Days Off as well, because he's one of the members as well. You get what I'm saying? He's there in the building.
Yeah, one second.
He says, yeah, proper G, and hope you man. Yeah, go on.
No, go on.
He said, yeah, proper G, and hope you man grow more. And I'm here, Manny in the building. Big up No Days Off, because he's a member.
Yeah, 187 Gangster Crip, and you was gone. Then man said he was from Jamaica. And I was like, right, I thought he was from Manny. Man just come up and said, show list. I'd be fooled, you know. Once you say, Jamaica, shout out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what? That being said, we do get people from a lot of people from the Caribbean, and you know what I'm saying. St. Kitts pops up. St. Kitts, Jamaica. They're the two islands that pop up.
There you go, St. Kitts, bro. That's where man's. That's where man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's your gang, innit? That's you and Tox and that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, big up everyone in it. Please continue to let us know where we're watching.
You know what?
Like I said,
Shout out 187 Gangster Crip as well. 187 Gangster Crip is he is literally like, I'd say at the moment, you're at least top 2, bro, top 3 at the moment. Like you're there every show, bro. Every show.
Yes.
You know, till the end of the show as well. Man's interacting throughout the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Big up to everyone who's locked in, man. Much appreciated, much appreciated. But like you said, in it, the title actually came from JV, and that's what we discussed. Does Ollie deserve more credit? And like I said when I had my say on it before JV jumped on, yeah, he deserves credit for the things he's done well. Just because I'm Ollie out, he's not done everything bad. To me, he's done his job. He's just reached his ceiling. He's peaked.
Yes.
It can't go any further. So that's just to me personally. But let's put it this way: if he leaves, and then the next manager comes in and polishes it, added a couple players, and United is successful, Ollie deserves credit for that. Was he laid the foundation?
Right, I'll put it to you like this: how based on the progress, because we all have to be really, really honest and certain when we say we've made a lot of progress this season. So based on the back of that progress, how long are you willing to give him in the job?
Use that me?
Yeah.
How am gone now, fam? I've said this.
All right. I'm saying like tomorrow, boom, you want him gone. If he's gone tomorrow, you're not happy with that.
Yeah, I'm asked because then I'm like, we could win the league. If Allegri came in right now, I think we win this league. I genuinely believe that. With the new manager bounce that you get, look at the new manager bounce that Ollie got. You get what I'm saying? Without the squad, he had a worse squad, and interim manager Ollie was different. That's who we need. If we get interim Ollie manager, we win this league. Like it came up on my Facebook memories, and when he was interim manager, and it's when we had won 8-8, we'd won 8 games out of 8, and the stats was up, and we was top for shots on target, passes forward, chances created. We were first for all of this. So I'm like, where's this guy gone? Like this defensive, pragmatic manager we've got. He wasn't there. He wasn't playing no 1DM. Man was playing 4-3-3. Played Matic, Herrera, Pogba. No one can't tell me that the midfield we have now, say for instance of this, the same Matic, Pogba, and Bruno is not better than that. This guy was playing Lingard, Martial, and Rashford. Now we can add Greenwood to that. You can add Cavani to that. So we can add those two in there as well. Add in Telles. All these attacking options that we have. Interim manager Ollie was different. That's what I'd say. Interim manager Ollie different. But that's just me though.
You know what it is? You see, when man are talking about Ollie in, they need to add on the TERIM, Ollie interim. That's what you man need to really come with. You know what I'm saying? If it's Ollie in, if we're talking Ollie in and you're talking Ollie interim, yeah, man, I'm there. Get him. You know what I'm saying? But this Ollie here, you know what it is? Because of what he's done this season, I'd actually give him till the end. I'd give him his graces to the end because I don't think we can. I think if a new manager comes in now, it may not stop things, but he's going to come in with different ideas, isn't it? So
even though he would come in with different ideas, what it is, because he can't change it because there's no window, you can just bounce it. You can just get a new manager. Because we played 22 matches. So what? There's 38 games. So there's like 17, 18, 19. Yeah, however many matches there is left because my math is terrible. If you win, say it's 16, you win 12 out of them, you probably win the league. A manager can do that.
Yeah, you know what?
I don't even know. My maths is terrible. It could be more than 16. I'm just saying however many it is. If you win the majority of them, then you can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we seen Ollie do it. Like I said, interim manager Ollie was different. I seen it. I was like, right, look at these stats. We was top for everything.
His confidence was different, and I think that rubbed off on the players. And then I think when you see what it is, they say this like the army. Man could have an army, but it mimics the general. Do you know what I'm saying? So how I lead you man out to war is how you fight. Do you know what I'm saying? If I lead you out to fight and I'm looking prang, you're prang, fam. I'm wiping the confidence out of you. But it could be 100 man and there's 10 of us. But if I'm confident, you're like, yo, my man's confident. You know what I'm saying? And it rubs. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think that's what interim Ollie had. He had the confidence. You know, like when you don't know someone, and they show you like a certain level of confidence, and they have an aura about them, don't they? And it's when that aura gets challenged, or when they get challenged as a person, does their aura change? You get what I'm saying? And I think that's what happened to him. He kind of went a bit within his shell. Do you get what I'm saying? He got a bit prang, and he did that again this season with the Tottenham one. I think he went into his shell, but I think he realized a bit quickly, like, yo, either I'm gonna have to do my thing, or I'm gonna have to be in my shell, in it. You know what I'm saying? So I think he clicked in back in, but I think this is his problem. He literally goes up and down, and then it reflects in the team. Because what do? We do that. That's what we do. We have really good periods, and then we have really bad periods. We never how can I put it? Like, all right then, say instead of losing to Sheffield United, we just draw like that with Arsenal. We're not bothered, are we? We're like, okay.
It's less. Yeah, I hear that.
But it's because you lose to the Sheffield and then have a performance like that against Arsenal, a week at Arsenal, it's like, come on. It looks a lot worse than it is. They almost feel like 2 losses. Do you get what I'm saying? How many times as a United fan do you sit there after a draw and it feels like a loss? Do you get what I'm saying? That's probably one of the most things we tend to do. We draw matches and they feel like losses, and it's because of the nature of the draw. You know what I'm saying? We will draw matches that are there for the taking. We never like, back in the day, there's sometimes we could be like 2-0 down, and we'll get back to a 2-2, and the 2-2 feels like a win. Do you get what I'm saying? But we don't really have that anymore, where we're doing that. It's because I think our team at the moment reflects the manager. If you look at the classic teams, because I'll always go back, I'll even look at Liverpool last year. They were a reflection.
Mentality. Yeah.
They were a reflection of Klopp. That City team, what blown everyone away, that was Pep. You know what I mean? There's no other manager who could have made them play in that way or approach games in that way. That was
shout out to Yan City for becoming a member in that. You know what I'm saying? And that much appreciated. Much appreciated. Love to Yan City. And
she's a member, but she's a member of the thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to do it. You know what I'm saying? But, that's what I'm saying. Like, people forget that the manager is the real. Like, if you look at Arsenal now, Arsenal are now a reflection of Arteta.
They're getting there. Yeah.
Whereas once upon a time, Arsenal was just Arsene Wenger. Like, everything to do with it. Like, that
it was just Vavavu minute. It was just French. Yes. It was just French.
That was just him. Yeah. Everything about it. You know what I'm saying? It was him. Everything about that team was him. So when you're realizing that the most successful teams.
Salute to Eugene also for doing the same, man. Big up Eugene and that. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Salute to everyone who's become a member. Like I said, the link is underneath this video and every Sarcasm City TV show in the YouTube link underneath the video. I mean, underneath the YouTube, the link is there to join the membership. Like I said, there's 3 levels, enough perks. Go check it out. You know what I'm saying? But go on, JV. Last point, and then we got to cut because obviously we're back on in literally at 6 o'clock. We're back on in 5 minutes.
Literally just saying that what people need to remember, whether you're Ollie in, Ollie out, whatever you are, all successful teams are a reflection of that manager. Yeah. So if that manager is not reflecting himself on that team properly, then you end up with how we are at the moment. But as the title says, though, are we really in such a bad position? No. But what happens to be the bad point with Ollie? It's the nature of the defeats. It's the nature of the draws. Yeah. If you really look at, and we've said this many a time, a lot of the matches which we've lost, we've been in favour in that match, probably for the majority, or we should have never lost it, or we should have never drawn it. Now, I say the only match I've seen Ollie be totally outclassed is that 6-1. I can't remember a time I've seen Ollie tactically blown away, except for that other one. I say the Barcelona one when Messi just turned into super Messi. You know what I mean? Where he just, you know what I'm saying? That's the only time I've seen him been totally outclassed. And we've played some seriously big teams. So he needs to, if he wants to be a big manager, that's on him. It's on him and how he reflects himself on that team.
Yeah, I hear you. You know what I'm saying? It is like he needs to have that, but Yo, that's the great way to end. Like, we're literally back live at 6 o'clock, people. So head over there now. Arsenal versus Wolves live watch along. Myself and Cam will be on there. And then after that, straight after that, the work don't stop. 8 o'clock, Manchester United versus Southampton live watch along. See that, man? We've basically taken you from 4:30 to like 10 o'clock. They're giving you like 6 hours straight of live footage in it. You know what I'm saying? Much appreciated. Love to everybody supporting and that. Much appreciated. Love. But yeah, head over to that video right now. And on this video as well, make sure you like it. Make sure you share, subscribe to the channel. It is road to 2K. Anything you want to add before we dip, JV?
Yeah, thanks to everyone for becoming members. Keep supporting. There's a lot more coming. Keep watching this space, yeah? Love to all the people in the comments.
And yes, people, ManDem United will be back Thursday, 5 p.m. You know what I'm saying? We're back Thursday at the regular time of 5 p.m. And this has been the ManDem United podcast on Sarcasm City TV. Thank you very much for tuning in.